Hello students, welcome to my channel Suryatv Jobs. So today our topic is basically on the question paper pattern, right? So basically where the students are facing problem in their exam. So what to read and what not to read, what to read and what to not to read. At the same time how to score better marks in the 10th exam. Okay. At the same time this is not only for the 10th class, even for those classes where from 6 to 10, and this will be concept which is made especially on the class of 10th. So how the question paper pattern is came and existed. At the same time this is also the video which is related to question paper analysis also. Then as compared to the recent year paper which is actually single paper, in the olden time, in the means just 2 to 3 years back, where the paper is comes to general in the two types of papers, means first paper and second paper, right? So first paper and second paper where two paper used to be. Then in that point of view there is some kind of a major topics here which is mentioned on this board. You can clearly find that. So there is a 10 topics. So on this part only, especially according to the academic standard where they used to give. But here we are not going to much talk about the academic standard. So I will clear out where the topic is basically need to be read on this concept, so that the student can have an idea then which part we need to give more scope on it, right? So in coming videos also definitely on each part we are going to clarify very clearly, and we are going to make a necessary videos on those part where the student can be score better marks. So when come to the part of the question paper, when you see clearly there is a question paper pattern will be like this, but actually you need to focus on 1 to 5 topics here. Later on we are going to talk about the remaining things also. As per the part of this question paper, if you see question paper pattern has been completely changed. Now here I can give you assurance that any student who want to pass 10th class exam in the social studies subject, then he need not to worry about much more. Why? Because in question paper itself only, whatever the marks is required to pass out, that has been clearly without reading the question can be answered. Without reading a question can be answered in this point of view of this question paper actually. So if you observe, see, normally any student need to pass out is 35 marks is the normal marks, but here in this paper only directly 36 marks will be clearly mentioned, so that if the student little bit of scope, if he give on this part, definitely he will score better. So I am not talking about that. Without preparing anything we cannot be get the marks. So here what I want to clarify you that little bit of scope, if the students who are very low and dull, we are not to talk about duller, so we need to have slow learners who are there. If they do better on this part, then definitely they can score better marks. At the same time those are the students who want to get 10 by 10 in the examination. So if they give little bit of scope on this side also, so there is a chance of scope where getting of more marks, isn't it? So here this is the video is completely based on how to increase the more marks in the social studies exam, right? So apart from this all the things, right, let me go for the each of it, then where we have to score and how we can get the more marks, right? If you see here, basically first one which is mentioned here, it is Telangana map, right? So Telangana map, how he is going to ask in the exam is generally who are the examiner he is there, so he will keep a view on the every standard of a student, right? So slow learner, medium and above average and average, right? So all these things will be, they will keep in the mind, and based on that only question paper will be. So almost all the question paper will not be very tough 100%, isn't it? So question paper will be in a flexible, isn't it? It will be very flexible for the students also, right? So based on that, so means some easy questions, some medium hard and completely hard, right? So it's mean of exam, it's a game of exam, right? So if all the questions are given very easy, so that here what happens is that everyone will going to be pass out, right? It is not the pass about the topic here, everyone will get the target which is there 10 by 10, isn't it? So question paper hardness will be means little bit of, and more hard will be, and at the same time lower down also, right? So every student need to have have a concepts at the same time, easily he need to get the marks. This is the concept of the examiner. Obviously will focus on this side, right? So means covering all the students. That is the mindset of the examiner. Apart of that, so Telangana map we need to draw. So how he will going to ask? Maybe he will ask that, isn't it? In at that, try to draw your state, isn't it? It means at the same time he will ask that, try to find out the state capital, right? What is that? Hyderabad. Where is the Hyderabad? He will ask. This type of question we are going to see. At the same time, Telangana and neighboring states here. So Telangana neighboring states, when you see, isn't it? Maybe a Hyderabad you have to point out, or maybe a neighboring state. So how many states are there? 4 states are there. We know that Maharashtra, Karnataka, Chhattisgarh and Andhra Pradesh. So this we need to find. So how many marks you are going to get here? 4 marks. Obviously 4 marks, right? Nowadays what? Question paper has been changed. Single paper is coming, right? So this is the paper which is danger and which is the scope for getting of more marks. 2 types of things are present in this question paper. We need to observe this one, right? If you are targeting, if you are getting more marks, it's good. If you are missing one question, then you will go to loss. So this is also one thing is there. So we need to focus on, we need to practice very greatly, isn't it? We need to greatly practice. We need to practice the Telangana map. Then state capital. What is the state capital? Right, Hyderabad. So state capital Hyderabad, that we need to point out where exactly it is present. Okay. At the same time, neighboring states also, which is, and for this how many marks they are going to allow? Here 4 marks they are going to give you, right? So is it that to prepare it anywhere? Hard work is there? Nothing. Very simple way we can score here. This is the small type of things the mostly the children doesn't know, and they will not have any idea about. So in point of view that I'm making this video. Okay, then now you see other one is table questions. So one table they are going to give you. Okay, then down 2 questions will be. Okay, so whatever the table is there, okay, in that only there will be a questions. So from that table only there will be a clear questions, so we need to answer. So question will be come from the table and answer will be in that only. So we need to search and we need to write it. That's it, isn't it? So for that how many? 2 marks will be allotted. Okay, now next, the total 6 marks has been we have gained. Now table analysis. Okay, if you see the table analysis, so maybe a first paper, isn't it? From first paper 1 table analysis will be, and 6 marks per 1 table analysis. So how we need to answer in coming videos, we're going to make brief of this. Okay, so for that here 4 marks and 6 marks. So paper 1, paper 2, it means what I'm talking is chapter number 1 to 11 lessons, 1 type of table analysis will going to come. 12 to 21, 1 type of table analysis will going to come. On this here, these people have allotted 10 marks here. Okay, now next is what we are going to see, the passages. Okay, this is the passage which is going to become. Okay, now let me clarify you. Table analysis, if you see overall in the textbook completely, just about 13 tables are there. 13 table only present. Okay, so in that 13 tables, if you are clear about it, right, then you can tackle any kind of a table in the examination. So that is also in the coming videos, definitely we'll going to make a clarify how to answer for that. So where exactly this type of tables are going to come. Okay, now here what these marks people are allotted, 10 marks here allotted, right? Now passages also, if you see paper 1, paper 2, so 4 marks and 6 marks are allotted, it means 10 marks. Okay, so how these passages will going to come? See, which are the important topics are present in our textbook. Okay, at the same time, from a particular lesson, particular topic, right? So from that particular topic, these people will pick up that passage has been mentioned in the last paragraph. Okay, from that paragraph these people will pick up and they will go to post in your question paper, so that when the children are there, basically they'll get confused and they are going to write some kind of answer. So how to answer for these type of questions also passes related, definitely I'll going to make on this video also, right? So 4 marks and 6 marks, totally 10 marks are allotted. You can see here how to write also, I'll going to explain you, right, at the same time. So here you can see there is a map pointing. one more is that map pointing is present. Okay, so now map pointing, how this map pointing will going to come, sir? So map pointing will going to come here. One is the world map is there, okay, one is India map. Okay, now you can see clearly world map 4 marks was given, and also India 6 marks. Okay, so how this map also will going to come in easy tricks, easy way, map pointing also I'll going to make sure on this video also. Clear one topic or 3 topic, based on 3 topic, definitely I'll going to make one video on this. So here you can see 10 marks as given. Okay, now if you see overally, right, this is 4, this is 2, and this is 10, this is 10, and this is 10. So what it makes here, you can see orally here 36 marks as given. So 10, 10, 10, and 6, and 36. Okay, so it means 80 marks, total 80 marks is given in exam, 80 marks paper. In that 36 marks are mostly covered from this area, so what the student need to do is not to mug up the answer, not to understand the answer, is it? Now seriously we need to focus on those area. Easy way the student can be get the marks here, right? So this is what the most the student will skip here. So here they will not give much more about it. See how many marks you need to answer, right? You can minus it, right? From 80 almost all it is almost all 44 marks, right? So 44 marks, in that also 20 marks are completely, 20 marks are completely what? Choose the correct answers, multiple choice questions. Okay, now when you minus that 20 also, if you had 20 here, 20 plus this 36, so almost 56 marks. So in exam, how many questions you are going to answer? You can question yourself only, you will get the answer, right? Isn't it? So this is the magic of this question paper, actually, the magic of question paper. So if you are thorough this area, isn't it? A slow learner also easily he can pass out. See, mostly these kinds of a concept, most of the students are not there, most of the people are not there, right? Now what is this other things here? Other things here means here sometimes maybe a examiner can be come from this area also sometimes. Is it? There is a chances there also. So we cannot be predict that. We cannot be predict that. Not only this part will come. So maybe this part also will going to come. Obviously, right? So what we will going to come? Is it? Sometimes maybe he will skip from this anywhere else and he will going to jump on it. So examiner want to make confuse, right? This is what the strategy of the examiner. Not all the time the question paper will be easy, isn't it? Now, so picture analysis, when you see, so this was given as for 4 marks, isn't it? And this is for 6 marks. Sometimes, so whatever the pictures are there, picture they will going to give you and comment on it. So how to write that also I'll go to make the video, right? And also pamphlet, okay, obviously 4 marks. Definitely poster will be 4 marks, isn't it? Right? Letter writing means in our social studies, obviously which type of letters? Normally in English we are going to see official letter, unofficial letter. So our subject, where according to our subjects official letters will be. So how to write that official letters also I'll make a video on that. Now slogans also, slogans will be given for 4 marks. Obviously this is for 4 marks only will going to come, not will come for 2 marks. Okay, now information, one more part is there, information skill. So this is also for 4 marks, this is for 8 marks. Sometimes maybe it's depend upon the question paper pattern. So this type of questions are never came. Obviously 6th 7th standard or 9th standard also very rare, but 6th 7th 8th these type of questions we are going to see. But obviously 9th and 10th these people are not asking, but maybe there is a chance is there sometimes maybe examiner want to give a nice marks, means he want to allow to increase the student marks also. Maybe sometimes he will make any kind of a game over there, so that here 4 marks as well as 8 marks. Means what is 4 marks and what is 8 marks is, see 4 questions he will going to give you, isn't it? Now in this particular information means for table down 4 questions, and from that only you need to pick up the answers, isn't it? Now 8 marks means what? 4 questions only. But sometimes, so sorry to say, it's not a 4 marks, it is a 6 marks. Okay, so 6 marks will be given, right? So 6 questions, so you will get the answers from that particular table. Okay, overall if you see, question paper pattern has been changed. Obviously we know that in regarding this also, in the last pattern where only we had a paper 1 and paper 2, regarding that also I have made a video. Then now I made a video on single paper which is present and coming exams which are going to be for 10th standard students. So these information may be useful for them, so to increase their marks in the coming exams, right? So thanks for watching. watching my video, and also I will update the major videos on each of the topic, so to score better in the exam of 10th. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video, Suryatv Jobs.